Glasses or no glasses? Oh, the glare. I guess no. Hello, Epic Hero. So, the essential oil of the day is lavender, which I've been using every night, the past few nights, to help me sleep. I don't know if any of you guys have trouble sleeping or have weird dreams, but the two things that have been helping me sleep in the past few days have been every night I've been putting on lavender, and every night I've been listening to ASMR. If you guys don't know what ASMR is, it's a kind of video that once you look it up, you'll find there's tons of them on YouTube. It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, which is like, it's hard to explain, let's see. It's like when people give you like personal attention, or you hear certain sounds like tapping, or you hear like, certain sounds, maybe flipping pages or typing on a computer. Fringe check. It's hopeless, useless, hopeless. Ha! So it sounds like that, like tapping and typing and kind of soft-spoken whispering, that helps people fall asleep. Like it triggers this thing in their head that is like tingly and soft and warm, and it helps you relax and helps you get to sleep. So I don't know, I don't really get the like tingly sensation thing that they talk about for ASMR, but I definitely get relaxed, and it helps me just slow my brain, help me calm down when I'm going to sleep. And then the lavender has been helping me fall asleep as well. There was another essential oil I used to use a little while back called Dreamcatcher. So I really want to get some more of that, but currently I've just been using lavender and ASMR. And slowly but surely I've been having like less and less trouble sleeping, so that's pretty cool. The weird thing about my trouble sleeping is it used to be a lot more of like having trouble getting to sleep, whereas now it's a lot more of just when I am asleep I'm very restless, having nightmares and things like that. Okay, here's a really kind of crazy thing. The weird thing about dreams is that sometimes you really don't know where they're coming from, and like you have this crazy dream, like one that I've been having recently. It's gonna sound pretty creepy, and it is pretty creepy, but it's like, like your teeth, something happening with your teeth, like falling out or breaking or something, which, yeah, is pretty scary. But what I've been researching is that apparently, you know how there are those typical dreams, like bad dreams people have, like being naked in public, and like suddenly nobody seems to notice, or, I don't know what the other ones are, like maybe running away from something. Oh, flying is one of them. And teeth breaking is one of them, actually. And supposedly there's deeper meanings that each of these have than what it seems like on the surface level. And the teeth breaking one apparently means that you are feeling out of control in your life. You're feeling that you don't have control over things in your life, which makes sense because I'm going through like a lot of changes recently. Like a lot of moving, a lot of figuring out my business, a lot of things like that. But so anyway, it was very helpful to actually hear what that dream supposedly meant so that I get a bit of a better handle on what I'm actually going through. So meanwhile, I'm trying to tackle this whole problem mentally by reassuring to myself and learning more about fixing my worldview and realizing that just because I've got a lot of changes going on right now doesn't mean that that's bad. And then I'm just exploring things as a young adult and all of that. So working on that side of things. But meanwhile, while I'm having a little bit of trouble, I've been going to these things to help me sleep. Honestly, it's kind of crazy how hard it can be to like stop your brain from just racing 100 miles a minute and just slow down. Like sometimes even during the day, in the middle of the day when I just want to sit back and relax, but I can't because my brain is going 100 miles a minute, as I tend to do once I get in the groove. I can close my eyes, put on some lavender, and listen to some ASMR for like a few minutes, and it can just calm me down and help me slow my brain and my anxiety and my stress. And then once I'm done with that, I can, do meditation and do prayer and things to help me actually get to the root of the problem and start working towards not being as anxious. Anyway, I just wanted to share those tips with you guys, and if you have any tips, please comment down below if you have any other tips about how to avoid nightmares or sleep problems or rest problems, and so that we can all be talking about it. And I hope these tips helped you. Just so you know, I just started Young Living, I just signed up recently to get these little goodies. So if you have any interest in signing up for Young Living, you can put in my number right here, and if you want to join wholesale, if you want to join the wholesale and get good prices and deals, you can put in my code right here and get the stuff. And that means that as well, if you sign up, you can direct message me anytime, get my tips on if you're having any trouble running the site or figuring out what oils to use for what or whatever or whatnot. So that's a thing. One other thing that I've been really enjoying doing at that time, after I sort of get myself to where my brain is slowing down, is reading. I'm pretty sure that people that follow me know that I love to read, but also that I've been really busy lately, and that means that not as much time for read. But I made it my New Year's resolution to read one book a month this month, which may not seem like much, but for me, I never take the time to read. So yeah, I've been trying to read one book every month. So far, I keep starting new books. So I had read half of 3 books in January, and then I had read half of 2 others in February. So I figure in March, if I can finish 3 of those books, then I figure I'll still be on schedule. The books that I'm in the middle of finishing now that would be sort of catch me up for my reading goals is Kinetic Memory. This is an indie book, and I heard about it through my sister Grace, and it's a sci-fi. It's a Christian indie sci-fi, so that's been pretty cool. It's like a little more sciencey than I usually tend to read, just because it's technical, and I'll be like, just get on to the story. I want to know about the relationships and the epic adventure and stuff. But it's just getting to the exciting part now. They did all the setting up, and there's some time travel-y stuff, but in a very sciencey way. So pretty cool for a thinky book. The second book that I've been reading is this one. It's called The Reason for God by Tim Keller. If you don't know who Tim Keller is, he's a pretty cool Christian. He's a pretty cool preacher, and he is talking in this, sort of exploring different religions and the reason and logic behind them, and why he thinks that reason and logic actually stand in God's favor and the Christian God of the Bible. So this has been a really intellectual, spiritual, fascinating read. I love reading books. I haven't read a lot of books like this, but that really tackle, real worldy, meaty, controversially topics like that, and just really do it well, cover it from all angles. So that one's really cool. And then my more fun read, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which I never read the Harry Potter books growing up, so I'm catching up with everybody else, with all of you, and I've only read book 1 so far, but I'm really loving it. So those are the 3 books that I sort of read before bed, depending on what mood I'm in. Thinky fiction, thinky non-fiction, or non-thinky fiction. There's a valid time for any of those. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what your tips are for getting to sleep and for avoiding the night shadows, whatever you want to call them, the nightmares basically. And until next time, always remember that we are epic heroes today and every day of our lives. I'll see you guys next time.